Well, a very good morning. Thanks for clicking on to the Thursday edition of Vogan's US Outlook. We've certainly seen tremendous amounts of rain and snow across California and the West in the last 10 days or so. We've seen upwards of 15 to 20 feet of snow in parts of the Sierra, just to the south of Lake Tahoe. And we continue to see that over the next few days. We're going to see more wet weather moving in, and of course, falling the snow above, say, 6,000 feet or so. We do have a system pushing across the country that will bring a significant ice problem across the midsection of the country. To the south of that, we're going to see above normal temperatures, potentially record-breaking temperatures from the southern half of the country up towards the mid-Atlantic region. Very milder here, and it's all thanks to the track of the system that's moving from say the southern plains up towards the lower Great Lakes here. So to the south of that, we're in the rain, we're in the mix of rain, ice potential. Further north, we're into the bitterly cold air still. We still have some pretty cold air lying to the northern tier of the country. Looking at the EPS control 500 millibar heights today, and skipping through the next 10 days or so, you can see here that system comes through, lifts and meets up with the upper feature here. Plenty of southwesterly winds means we're going to see temperatures into the 50s, 60s, and indeed 70s, stretching from Texas, where we could be even talking about 90s, for example, in lower Texas. But we could be talking about 70s all the way up towards parts of Virginia here with this type of setup. Here's the big cut-off low becoming divorced from the upper flow pattern here. As you can see, heights starting to build over the eastern Pacific, and while that cut-off low kind of swings towards northwestern parts of Mexico, we are going to start to settle things down slightly across the western half of the country. So California is going to get somewhat of a reprieve, but you notice here, while we've got colder over the northern tier of the country, we're seeing the initial cold start to lift on out. But you would look at that and think to yourself, well, there's not really much of a cold pattern here for the lower 48 when you've got negative heights here up to the north, positive to the south, with this cut-off low kind of trapped within a positive height field. But we are going to see potential changes as we edge towards the 5, the 7 day, and then up towards the 10 day. The ECMWF, the EPS control run, is indicating that we are going to start to see another reload of the pattern. Very, very cold air gathering over Alaska, the Northwest Territories here. But we're paying close attention to this ridge of high pressure here that is nudging northwards here. So it was over the eastern half of the country. And notice here how it starts to lift north. And of course, the trough starts to become, the axis appears to come from Alaska down towards the southwest of the United States, the lower 48. And that indicates to me that we've got another surge of bitterly cold air coming into the western half of the country. Because this is 216 hours. The positive is up over northeastern Canada. We need to watch out for a potential Arctic outbreak coming back into the lower 48. So this is still a loaded pattern. We are also going to see the continuation of storminess. We see a bit of a pullback, then we see a reload of the stormy pattern across the western half of the country. So a big year for California, especially with the drought situation. That's it for today. I will hopefully have a written post later on, and I'll be back in a couple of days. Bye for now.